This is Vijaypukiti Kunmakorn from Newsroom. Today breaking news is about Typhoon Muic in Philippines. On the 4th of April 2015, Philippine government have ordered to evacuate 24,000 people from the northeast coast of Philippines because of Typhoon Muic. The typhoon not only had an impact on Philippines but also Marshall Island, Caroline Island, and some part of southeast region of China Sea. Typhoon, hurricane, or cyclone, they are caused by combination of swirling wind, warm water, and evaporation. These are also caused by climate change. Most of tropical storms happen around January to April because of the climate change occur. Typhoon Muic was previously one of the strongest typhoons during the month of March and April. Typhoon Muic was built up in the center of Pacific Ocean from the north of Yap Island and landfall at northeast of Philippines. The typhoon has sustained wind of 210 km per hour and a gust as high as 260 km per hour. The typhoon has changed track. At first it was going through Southeast China Sea, but the wind shear from China occurred and changed the direction of the typhoon. Later on, the typhoon arrived at north region of Philippines and become weaker, but still brought wind up to 160 km per hour and a wave of up to 2 meters high. In spite of beginning of Typhoon Muic was expected to the end by April 6, but Typhoon Muic could still be dangerous typhoon as it begins to affect the eastern Philippines and create rainstorm throughout the eastern Philippines, and center or northern Philippines is more likely to bringing threat of flooding, rainfall, and damaging wind caused by the Typhoon Muic. So today I'm going to ask you about typhoon in Thailand. The first question is, what is your opinion on typhoon in Thailand?
I think typhoon is not something that we can get control of. So it has landfall in many countries around the world. So, but however, the effects of typhoon is quite serious. So it causes a lot of damage to us, even to our city, infrastructure, people, streets, and so many more. What we can do is that just waiting for it to come and the way to handle it. And I think we should have a better weather forecaster to inform us and to warn us when will the typhoon will come and hit us.
So the second question is, how many major storms do you remember and what are they?
Actually, I remember 3 major storms. The first one is Typhoon Linda in 1997, and the last 2 just barely occur in 2013, which are Typhoon Haiyan and Wilma.
Okay, so the first question is, what is your opinion on typhoon in Philippines?
Well, I think it's a huge problem in the Philippines because I think every year we get hit by at least one very strong typhoon that costs a lot of lives, Filipino lives, and I think we should really start with the awareness part, just so that it doesn't happen to us. I mean, it's unstoppable. We can't stop typhoons from happening, but we can prevent a lot of lives from being lost, I guess.
And the second question is, how many major typhoons do you remember and what are they?
Actually, I just remember 2 of them because I've been a victim of those. One is what we call Typhoon Ondoy. I'm not really sure when it was, probably 2007, 2008 in Manila. It hit Pasig and Marikina, and a lot of people lost their lives out of it. And the second is the recent one, Typhoon Haiyan. I'm from Leyte, so my aunt died from it. So I lost a family member, and our house was broken down by the typhoon. So it's a really sad event in our life.
And the last question is, how do you think you can reduce the damage from a typhoon?
Well, to be honest with you, I think it's just really, just like I said, awareness. We have to raise awareness from people, because what happened in Haiyan, or Typhoon Yolanda as we make Filipinos know it, it was televised that there will be a storm coming, but during the daytime it was really sunny. So people thought, oh, I think it's not going to happen. People were happy, I think it's not going to happen. Come afternoon, it happened. A lot of people died because of it. So I think we really have to raise awareness on this. There's no changing, the times are changing. We can't stop typhoons from happening, but then again, awareness, man. We just have to raise it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And that's all for today's news. วิทยาภูกิติคุณปกรณ์ report สวัสดีครับ